Figure 13.9. This simplistic figure shows the processes that contribute to changes in population biomass. So we have two boxes that contribute or increase population biomass, and that is recruitment and growth. So in fisheries biology, we term recruits those fish which are big enough to be caught by the fishing gear. In other words, anything that is smaller than a size that would be retained by the fishing gear is not considered to have recruited to the fishery at that point in time. Clearly though, the smaller individuals, so juveniles and fish larvae and fish eggs, should be considered part of the population biomass as well. So in any one year, the number of recruits to the fishery are one of the factors that will determine an increase in population biomass. So in good years of recruitment, we will see a large increase in population biomass, and in poor years of recruitment, this will not contribute so much to a change in population biomass. Secondly, over the course of 12 months, the fish will grow. So the amount of growth in the existing fish within the population will also contribute to increasing population biomass. Now, countering these increases in population biomass, we have reductions in biomass. Firstly, these occur through natural mortality. So, for example, some fish will die of disease, some may be heavily parasitized, but many, of course, will be predated either by other fish or other predators such as seals, sharks, seabirds, for example. So that's natural mortality. Generally speaking, that tends to be relatively low compared with fishing mortality. Fishing mortality then is the proportion of fish which are removed from the population, i.e. killed and landed at the quayside. But it's not just the fish which are landed at the quayside that we need to consider. We also need to think about those fish which are not retained by the fishermen and are thrown back into the sea, usually because it's not legal to land them, or maybe there's no commercial market for them. These fish, if they're dead, still contribute to fishing mortality. In addition to these fish, there are other fish which escape from the fishing equipment, which might be damaged during that process and perhaps die from secondary effects such as bacterial infection to wounds, or perhaps they're more susceptible to predation by predators that are attracted to the fishing activity.